Hey guys, I'm Vegard, and in today's video you are going to learn how to improve your look using belts. So belts are so much more than a simple accessory for only holding your trousers up. In fact, unlike suspenders, the correct belt for your outfit will really tie it together and make your look complete. So having the right belt for your outfit isn't as hard as you might think. In fact, if you're new to the whole idea of using belts consciously on a day-to-day basis to improve your look, there is a simple and really simple and easy method you can start using today, which makes you get it right about 80% of the time, and you're not going to be that far off the other 20% of the time either. So we're going to start with that simple method first. So if you're new to the whole idea of using belts to tie together the look of your outfit, I would recommend that you start with 2 black belts, one wide and one narrow one. The wide should be in canvas, so a black canvas, wide black canvas belt for your casual pants, and for your semi-formal and formal pants, that's like dark denims and chinos and dress pants and that, I would go for a narrower black leather belt like this. And they all got really simple belt buckles. All my belt has that, so they are really simple and easy, and that's because I don't think the belt buckle should make a statement. I think that should be the job of your shirt or your polo or perhaps your tie. So the job of the belt is simply to tie your outfit together. So the easy beginner's way of wearing belts, only got it right about 80% of the time. And if you want to get it right 100% of the time and really become an expert when it comes to wearing belts, there are actually only 3 simple guidelines that you need to implement in order to do so, and the 3 guidelines are as follows. So guideline 1 simply says that you should always color coordinate the belt color with the shoe color. And when I say shoe in this tutorial, I'm referring to all kinds of footwear like sandals, loafers, normal shoes, boots, and I just shorten it to shoes because it makes the tutorial a lot less repetitive, and it also saves me the having of saying all those words. So as I said, guideline 1 is to always color coordinate your belt with your shoes. So good examples of guideline 1 would be to match this black shoe with the black belt. So I'm going to match it with this black canvas belt that I got here. And next I'm going to match this brown shoe. This is a brown leather boat shoe. That I would definitely match with a brown belt. So I'm going to match it with this brown braided leather belt that I got here. In here like that, easy to see perhaps. And lastly, for this shoe, this is a blue suede shoe. I would definitely go for a blue belt like this one here. So as you can see, if you're wearing a belt in the same color as your outfit, as your shoe, you definitely get a tied together look, and you get sort of like a transition between the lower half of your body and the upper half of your body, which is really nice. So guideline 2 is a bit hard to show you here on the table, so I'm just going to show you some illustration pictures instead. But guideline 2 basically says that you should wear narrower belts with semi-formal and formal pants. This is the same guideline as for the easy method. You should wear the narrow black leather belt with semi-formal and formal pants. The same thing says guideline 2. It says that you should wear narrow belts with semi-formal and formal pants, and wider belts with all types of casual pants, and that's like light denims and cargo pants and stuff like that. So now we got guideline 1 and we got guideline 2. And guideline 1 says that we should color coordinate our belts and our shoes, while guideline 2 says that we should always wear narrower belts with semi-formal and formal pants, and wider belts like this wide black canvas belt with casual pants. And casual pants can be like light denims or cargo pants and stuff, while semi-formal and formal pants are obviously dark trousers, chinos, and dress pants. So now I want to show some examples where I'm implementing both guideline 1 and guideline 2. So in this first example, I'm wearing a pair of brown shoes and a pair of casual pants. And sticking with guideline 1, we need to color coordinate the belt with our shoes, and since they are brown, obviously our belt needs to be brown as well. Implementing guideline 2, in addition to guideline 1, we need to also wear a casual belt because the choice of pants are also casual. So that leaves us with a brown wide belt for this outfit. So in example 2 here, I'm wearing a pair of black shoes and I'm also wearing a pair of navy blue dress pants. So sticking with guideline 1 that said we should always color coordinate the color of our belt with our shoe. That means that we have to pick a black belt since our shoes are black. Sticking with guideline 2 that says we should always wear narrow belt for semi-formal and formal pants and wider belt for casual pants. Since we are here in example 2 wearing a pair of navy blue dress pants, we should also go for a belt like this, which is a narrow black belt. That goes effortlessly with the color of our shoe, and it also matches the formality of our pants. So a narrow black belt is what we should choose for example 2. So last up is guideline 3, and this is the easiest guideline of them all. All it basically says is that you should match the style of your belt with the style of your footwear. So I got 3 different kinds of shoes and boots here, and they all got different style. By style, I mean they all got different, material choice. This is canvas, this is blue canvas, this is suede blue leather, and this is, brown, only brown leather. And for a brown leather boot like this, to match the style of that, I would definitely go for a brown leather belt as well. So these have the same style. The same goes for this one. This is a blue suede shoe, as I said. I would also choose a suede leather belt for this shoe. And lastly, we have this blue canvas shoe. This is my Converse canvas shoe. And for that, I would choose a canvas belt because it is the same material choice. It got the same style. So the color could have been more similar, but that will have to slip this time. But that's the whole spirit of guideline 3, is to match the style of the belt with the style of your footwear. So if you now combine all 3 guidelines, we got guideline 1, which says that we should color coordinate our belt with our shoes. We have guideline 2 that says we should wear narrower belts with semi-formal and formal pants, and wider belts like this one with casual pants like light denims and cargo pants and stuff like that. And we finally got guideline 3, which says that we should also match the style of our belt with the style of our footwear. So if you can combine all these 3 now and see some examples, this is what it would look like. So in this first example, I'm wearing a pair of black leather boots with a pair of casual cargo pants. And if we are to implement all 3 guidelines here, we're going to start with guideline 1, and we can already see that the belt needs to be black because the choice of footwear is black leather boots. Following guideline 2, we can see that we need to wear a wide black belt because the choice of our pants are casual, and the casual pants we need to wear wider belts. And following guideline 3, we need to match the style of our belt with the style of our footwear, and since we are wearing leather boots, we need to wear a leather belt. So with black leather boots and casual pants, we need to wear a black wide leather belt. So another example of me wearing a belt according to the 3 guidelines here is if I were to wear a pair of black leather shoes, a pair of formal pants. What kind of belt should I wear then? Well, if I were to follow guideline 1, I would have to wear a black belt because my shoes are black. Following guideline 2, I would have to wear a narrow belt instead of a wide belt, and that's because I would have to wear a narrow belt with my semi-formal or formal pants, and in this example I'm wearing a pair of dress pants. And finally, to match the style of the belt with the style of the shoes, I would have to wear a leather belt since I'm wearing black leather shoes. So the belt I would end up with would be this belt here, which is actually my favorite belt, which is a black narrow leather belt that will go effortlessly with my shoes and tie together my outfit flawlessly. So now you learn how to pick the correct belt for your outfit to really tie together your look. But if you're kind of new to the whole belt thing, you might not have as many belts as you would like, and you might be wondering where to start. So once I only had these 2 belts, and I was thinking like, oh my god, where am I going to start? And I came up with this really simple strategy, which basically was to buy myself a matching belt whenever I bought myself a new pair of shoes. So that was kind of in the price. So if the shoes was $100 and the belt was $50, I was like, oh yeah, a pair of shoes, $150. I didn't buy a pair of shoes without buying a matching belt. That way I knew I was going to have a matching belt for that outfit. So for example, if I were to buy these blue suede leather shoes today, I would immediately go home online and buy a blue suede leather shoe, leather belt as well, because then I knew I would have something to match with that outfit. And when I first started implementing this strategy, it didn't take me long, perhaps 6 months or so, and then I had a belt for every occasion. And today, I can't imagine leaving the house without this final, last important detail. So that's all I had to show you in today's video about belts, guys. Thanks for watching. And remember that if you have a question or a request, you can post it as a comment in the comment field below, because I think it's awesome hearing what you have to say. Also, if you found this video helpful or you perhaps liked it, please help me out by clicking the button below and leave a like. It's really appreciated. Now, click on this window to watch my next video. Or click on this window to get all my future video updates and to become one of the classic guys here on my channel today.